What an honor to be here. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for blessing me with the opportunity to follow my dream and become a professional jockey. The horse racing industry has given me so much joy that one can only really dream about that, as well as friends that I will call now family, and they will never forget that. The last couple of weeks, I have been often being asked if I had my speech prepared, and every time my response was the same: "No, I'm such a procrastinator." And although that's true, the reason I had not prepared my speech is because every time that I decided to do it, I will reflect back in my career and I will start to cry. And these are tears of joy, nothing bad. When I think of all the people who have been instrumental to my achievements, there are so many to thank. I will start with my family. I come from the best parents in the world. They have given me amazing love and a great, great upbringing. My mom is sitting here. Love you, Mom. Man, did I hit the lottery there with my parents. My brother and sisters, as well as friends and family who love me so much. My wife, Sharon, who is not only an amazing woman, a great, great person. She's my greatest supporter, and she's the one who took care of our home and everything else, including raising our two boys while I was riding. Every trainer and owner who gave me the opportunity to ride their horse, thank you. The race horses, these beautiful animals, as they say, we would not be here if it wasn't for them. My valets, Francisco Medero, David Bijak, Richie, Jay Glass, and John Malano, who is here. It has been an amazing, amazing experience. And I was actually thinking about my journey throughout my profession. Talking about journey, I could write a book about my journeys on both limousines as well as planes when going out of town to ride. But 2 weeks ago, we had an event to benefit the PDJF. It was a jockey karaoke, and I saw a great friend that I had not seen in at least 10 years, Mark Johnston. Mark was the leading jockey when I first came to Maryland years ago. And after the event, I was driving home laughing, remembering a time that Mark and I had to go from Laurel Park to the Meadowlands on a tiny, tiny one-propeller plane. And those who know me know that I'm terrified of flying. So this plane was so small that it was Mark and his wife in the back, then it was a pilot, and I was a co-pilot. After we get all situated with headsets and all, we are going to take off and we started to move forward, and no one noticed that there was a big, long orange cone in front of the propeller, and the propeller hit it, and it went 100 feet into the air. Everybody's laughing, and I'm thinking, this propeller is weak now. So it was too late for me to get off the plane, so we took off. And they just continued to laugh because how tense I look. And I got to a point where I said, you know what, Ramon, don't be so silly, just relax. And I went to put my arm in the armrest, and the door was open. The pilot overreaches and closes the door. Thankfully, it was a short flight. So after we got off the plane, Mark, who was still laughing, said to me, "Man, wasn't Larry great flying that thing?" And I said to him, "Do you know him? Do you know?" And he said, "Yeah, man, you know him too. He got off horses in the morning." That's a true story. Back on a serious note, I would like to say a few words in Spanish to the people in Venezuela, my native land, who helped me in my beginnings. Saludo a la afición hípica en Venezuela que han seguido mi carrera y han disfrutado mis triunfos. Un saludo especial a mi profesor de equitación, Francisco Pico Martínez, por su educación inicialmente cuando comencé a montar caballo, que fue grande, a mi amigo Luis Fonte, el entrenador, al ex jinete Felizarino Pérez, a Luis Moreno, mi agente, que en paz descanse, mejor conocido como el Topollillo, quien invirtió en mí cuando comencé, a toda mi familia, amigos y fanáticos que me apoyaron en todo momento, y a Dios, por supuesto, que siempre ha estado conmigo. Este reconocimiento es un triunfo no solo para mí, sino para el hipismo de Venezuela también. In closing, I want to dedicate this award to my good friend and agent Steve Rochin, who is an amazing person. Not only first I could talk about Steve Rochin and how amazing he is for hours. And not only is he a master at what he does, but more importantly, he's an outstanding human being. Thank you, Steve.